Okay, so now we have this navigation. Okay, for any one navigation, we'll try to use a router link. So this we have written in app component. Okay. So now this for learning, I'm just using it. So instead of using this particular href, I can just use even a router link. So I can just give it as a router link is equal to. Okay, so what exactly happens? The same thing you can just see here. So I just gave it for Did you observe anything in this? See now
Yes, ma'am.
I'm clicking on task. So this is a href which I have used. So when I click on this, by default href is having the status that is it will reload the page. Okay. Now when I click on this training, did you observe that the reloading is not there?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so yeah, so you can avoid this particular reloading of the page. Why? Because Angular is using a single page application, so it should see that the page has been not reloaded. So you can just view this part of it. So now here it is href, and in this for training I have given it as router, so that you can just see that it is not being reloading. Okay, so similarly you have one more which is called as router link active. So what exactly this router link active will do is this particular router link active, it is a straightforward one which will help you that to identify which is the active link. So whenever you are trying to upgrade an anchor tag, so sometimes you try to update an anchor tag, so which you can just use a router link active. So what is this particular router link active directory is doing is, for example, you have a button and you would like to make some changes for the button, or you would like to update some changes to the button, which when the user is trying to define that automatically. So in that case, you can just use router link active. Okay, so we will just see how to use router link active. So when I'm explaining the things one by one, I'll just try to include it. When I'm creating new components, I will just explain you one by one the remaining router part of it. So now we have seen how to use a router link. So next, when I'm explaining, I'll just show you how to use a router link active also. Active. Okay, so whatever the router parts is left over, one by one I'll just try to cover when we are creating. So today we will be starting with forms. So when I'm explaining the forms, I'll be creating the components. So to invoke those particular components, I will be